Good morning everyone. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Spada Staffy waxed motorcycle jacket. I picked this up this week. It's a nice jacket actually, sort of a good all year rounder really. It's in a waxed material. It's a dry wax with leather detailing, stud fasteners on the windbreaker, zips inside. There's a removable liner for the chilly weather. It's early May today, 6th of May, Coronation Day in fact, and it's sort of, I don't know, probably 10 or 11 degrees, showery at the moment, and without the liner and just a shirt underneath I was quite comfortable on the ride over. Haven't had a chance to test it in a downpour yet, but no signs of any water coming in sort of light rain, as you'd expect really. So it's a dry wax. My wax jacket that I've got, my barber, is the normal sort of wax jacket that you just re-proof. Well, I do it once every winter, once or twice over the winter, depending on how much I'm outside and what sort of weather it is. But this is a dry wax that, from what I've read, it goes deeper into the material, and you only need to re-proof it about every sort of 5 or 6 years. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, really pleased with it. It's a nice fit. I'm about sort of 5'10", around about 12.5 stone, 34-inch waist. And this is a medium. This jacket it's a medium, and it's a really nice fit. Arms are good, length is good, comfortable on the bike. It's a really well made jacket actually. What I'll do, if I'll come a bit closer so you can see some of the detailing. All the stitching is good. The only complaint that I would have about the jacket actually is the belt. I love the belt. It's a nice sort of gives it a nice kind of vintage feel. I like that sort of 50s and 40s, 50s, 60s style. It's a nice belt. The buckle doesn't feel very substantial. That's the only thing. It sort of lets down the rest of the jacket a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But my complaint about the belt is it isn't long enough. You do it up. In fact, I could have done with one more hole on the belt, to be honest. I might have to make one. You do it up, pass it through the retainer, but the other retainer, even on the tightest setting, the belt only just sort of pokes through, so you're finding that it pops out a lot of the time, which is a bit nitpicky, I know. But yeah, if I had to find a complaint about the jacket, that would probably be the only thing so far. Yeah, nice detailing, sort of brass fixtures and fittings. Got this Union flag detailing here, which is nice, from Spada. A bit of Spada themed there. I've got the Pilgrim brand Spada boots on as well. If you want me to do another video on them, or a separate video on them, drop me a comment and I'll be happy to do that. But they're really comfortable, biking boots. Horse Jones jeans, very comfortable. I've taken the knee armour out of these because I want to get eventually some of the slimmer armour for them, but they're still aramid lined, so there's a bit of road rash protection in them without the knee protectors. So yeah, overall very happy. Pockets wise, you've got 4 pockets on the front of the jacket, as you'd expect with this style. Nice size. I've got quite a bit of gubbins in there today, and they're accommodating it really well. The pockets are lined, so I suppose they're fairly waterproof. So the inside of the jacket. Oh, and there's another buckle up on the neck as well, which is a nice little feature. So yeah, nice wind flaps, rain flaps there to keep the weather out. Inside of the jacket, we've got the tartan lining. Sort of fairly heavy-ish jacket without the thermal liner, but I think it would be comfortable even in the summer. probably want to take it off when you're off the bike in the heat of summer, but it's an all year round jacket, you know. So yeah, nice tartan lining. The thermal liner zips in as they usually do, and then there's some press studs in the sleeve for the arms. You've got an inner zip pocket there. Zip's a bit sketchy actually on that pocket, so might be tempted to leave that one open just in case, but yeah, nice to have an inner pocket. So yeah, now then, it's 2023 at the moment, and from what I can see online, this jacket hails back to around sort of 2015, 2016. There's reviews popping up around the 2016 mark, and I couldn't actually find this on the Spada website, so I don't know if it's been discontinued. I got this from another supplier on eBay. So back when it was being reviewed, sort of 6 years ago, something like that, it was around the £180 mark. I got it for just under 100 on eBay. And you know, coming in at around the £180 mark, I would consider it to be a jacket of that quality, really. You know, the belt lets it down a bit. I'm not sure about that zip yet on the inner pocket, but apart from that, it's well made, you know, and I think it's got a nice sort of cut to it. So yeah, Spada Staffy. All ready for our lovely British summertime. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this short review. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's of course, as you'd expect, the armour in the elbows, shoulders and back. There's back armour in there as well. It's CE approved. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you know, if you're into this sort of jacket, or you would like to know anything else about it that I haven't covered, please drop me a comment. I'll be happy to try and answer any questions, and yeah, see you on the road. So I just got back from the ride, and I thought I'd give you a bit more of a close-up of the jacket. Yeah, so nice tartan lining. There's, as I mentioned before, there's the zip out liner for colder weather, which is nice and warm. Just zips in as you would expect, and then there's a couple of poppers, you know, at the bottom of each arm, as is pretty normal with these things. Don't need that at the moment though. Yeah, so that's the jacket. Nice sort of brass detailing on the stud fixes. In fact, there was a couple of spare sets of these that came with the jacket. Hopefully won't need them. The belt, so yeah, I mean the buckle, that's the only thing. It's quite sort of thin, this part of the buckle, and the belt could just have done with being a little bit longer, just to reach that second loop properly, and it probably could have done with one more hole, but you know, I can easily add another hole. Nice brown leather detailing on the shoulders. Couple more press, you know, another press stud on the cuffs. No zip there, just the you know, the gusset with the press stud flap. Then there's another buckle and loop system on the collar with a couple of press studs. Yeah, the only thing is, look, on the collar, the loop is broken already. Actually, first use. So that's a bit disappointing, but to be honest, I won't really be using this because it's a bit fiddly when you're wearing it to get that done up and undone, especially if your fingers are cold. So yeah, that's a shame. I don't know whether to sew that back in or just take that off. But yeah, apart from that, I think it's a nice jacket. You know, I was an estate keeper for my career, so well used to wearing sort of wax stuff outdoors. So this kind of fits in nicely with the kind of stuff I like to wear, and I think it's got a real kind of, well, that word, isn't it, retro, real sort of classic look to it. Nice cut, especially with the sort of safari style belt there. So yeah, the Spada Staffy. And as I mentioned, and spectacularly failed to get into the shot while I was talking about them, the Spada Pilgrim Grand biking boots. I could do a separate video on them if you want me to, but really happy with them. Very comfortable and sort of nice 3-season bike boots. I've got my taller black leather ones that I wear with the thick socks in the winter, but these are great if you're riding in the warmer weather. But yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you soon.